back, Holistic Soul Sisters. I'm Mandy Rose, your holistic health coach, spiritual mentor, and astrologer. In today's video, we are going to talk all about Virgo season. I love Virgo season. I'm a Virgo sun, and if you know me personally, you know that I am a true Virgo. Anything that you read about Virgo, that's me. Now, just like with all the other sun seasons, I made sure to come dressed in the theme of the season, and Virgo is all about our health and our wellness. So I made sure to dress in my favorite fitness outfit. So I can't wait to share with you guys in this video more about myself and what to expect during Virgo season. So let's dive right in. My motto for Virgo season is don't be a daydreamer, be a day doer. But first, let's begin with the basics. Virgo season begins when the sun enters the zodiac sign of Virgo on August 23rd, and it lasts until September 22nd. The sun just left Leo season, so we're getting out of this energy of being bold and confident and playful and joyful and getting into Virgo season, which is all about being detailed and practical. Virgo is an earth sign. We have not had an earth sign since Taurus season back in April. So it's a time for us to get back to the earth and being more stable and grounded and get back to our roots so we can continue building the foundation that we need to accomplish our goals this year. Virgo is the 6th season of the astrological year. If you've been following my sun season videos, since Aries season, I've been sharing with you guys what each season represents in our astrological year. So first we start out with Aries season, which is where we come up with our goals. It's a new beginning, a fresh new start. It's like creating our New Year's resolutions. So we do that during Aries season. Then we move into Taurus season, which is all about planting the seeds and tending to the ground and nurture our ideas from Aries season so we can accomplish those goals. Then we move into Gemini season, which is an air sign, and that's all about using our analytical mind to analyze our dreams and to analyze our plan and our goals so we can make them happen. And then we move into Cancer season, which is a water energy, tapping into our emotions, sorting out our emotions so that they don't weigh us down and block us from accomplishing our goals. And then last season, we had Leo season, which was all about shining bright and getting on stage and being seen and recognized and heard for our dreams and our goals so we can be recognized for them and continue moving forward through this astrological year. But now we're into Virgo season, the 6th season of the astrological year. This is our time to get detailed and organized and make sure that we have all of our I's dotted and our T's crossed and everything is structured very soundly as we move forward in the astrological year. So Virgo is an earth energy. Its ruling planet is Mercury, and Mercury rules the mind. So this is a time to be analytical and to think and to speak and to communicate and to write. And the symbol is the Virgin. Now, the Virgin is extremely misrepresented. In astrology, the Virgin represents self-help. She's all about acts of service and giving to others. She's make sure that the community is taken care of in a very organized, disciplined, structured way. Now, Virgo rules the 6th house in the astrological wheel. So let's dive into what Virgo rules and what the 6th house means. So the first thing that Virgo rules is our health and our wellness. Like I mentioned, I'm wearing my workout clothes today because Virgo season is a time for us to tap into our health and wellness. It's all about taking care of our bodies. It's an earth sign, so it wants to be grounded and it wants to be stable. This is a great time of year for us to become more physically fit, getting more into a structured plan of what we're eating and prioritize more of our personal wellness. Virgo has a huge healing energy around it. The Virgin, again, wants to heal and nurture and protect and help other people. So there's a beautiful energy in Virgo season to tend to our bodies and work on healing ourselves. Another thing that Virgo rules is acts of service, helping others. So this is a beautiful energy this time of year that we can all tap into. Where can you be more of service to those around you? And the third thing Virgo rules is our routines and our daily activities, those small tasks that we accomplish on a day-to-day basis. Do you have a morning ritual? Do you have a nighttime ritual? If you don't, this is a great time of year to implement them and put them into practice. Again, with Virgo ruling our health and our wellness, a big part of us being stable and grounded, earth energy, Virgo Virgo being earth energy, we need to have those routines so that we don't wake up every morning and be all over the place. We can wake up, we know what supplements we're taking. We know that we're going to drink water first thing in the morning. We know that we're going to meditate. We have our to-do list, things organized and disciplined so we can accomplish our big goals. If we don't have the little things organized, how in the heck are we going to accomplish those really big goals that we set back in Aries season? So focus in on your daily routines, your rituals, and the things that you need to accomplish on a day-to-day basis and get really structured with them in Virgo season. Now let's talk about some of the energies of Virgo season. With me being a Virgo sun and being such a stereotypical Virgo, I can't wait to share with you guys the energies that are surrounding me on a day-to-day basis, but are even more heightened during Virgo season. So the first thing you can expect to feel during Virgo season is one of organization. You are going to want to get super organized. So get in there, clean out your closet, get more organized with your calendar. If you've got one calendar and one book and one calendar on your phone, and then you got your kids' calendar on the refrigerator, this is a great time to just get more organized. It's no wonder that Virgo season falls right in line with back to school season, right? This is a time where you get all the supply lists from the teachers. You got to get your kids back into a routine where they can't stay up late at night. Virgo season is a beautiful time for us to take inventory of our life and just get more organized. Another energy of Virgo season to tap into is one of planning. This is the time in the astrological year. We're halfway through the astrological year. We're in the 6th season of 12. So this is a time where we have to take stock and inventory and get to planning. Get that to-do list out and plan out your goals on a week-by-week basis, on a month-to-month basis. Do you have some things around the house that you've been wanting to accomplish? This is the time to write them down and plan. Put it on the calendar. Another energy you're going to be feeling during Virgo season is being analytical and practical. Virgos are known for doing things in the most strategic way. They think ahead, they're very analytical, they want to get things done in a way that makes sense so they don't have to backtrack and they don't have to waste time. With Mercury being the ruler of Virgo, Mercury ruling the mind, everything is very strategic and planned out and thinking before acting. And this is a beautiful thing during Virgo season. For those of you who are just more go with the flow and let's see what happens, tap into that part of you that can be a little bit more analytical with your moves, be a little bit more strategic so that you don't have to waste time going in circles. If you need help with that, ask one of your Virgo friends because I'm sure they've mastered it. Virgos are the ones that go on vacation and they have that itinerary planned down to 5-minute increments. You're going to have breakfast at a specific time, then you're going to get 5 minutes to go to the bathroom before you have to get on the bus. The bus ride's going to be 32 minutes exactly. So tap into that Virgo part of you. We all have Virgo somewhere within our birth chart. So go check out your birth chart and figure out what house Virgo rules for you. And in that area of your life, you're probably very analytical, structured, disciplined, and organized. The last energy that Virgo season brings up for all of us is being very detail oriented, wanting things to be perfect down to the littlest details. So if you're planning an event or a party, you're going to be thinking of the color of the napkins. Are they going to match with the tone in the metal of the silverware? Don't forget about the drinks when people walk in, the balloon arches. Like you're going to feel during Virgo season that if you have events or things going on in your life, you're going to want all the details sorted out so that it can be the best that it can be. Virgo season wants all of us to put our best foot forward and have things be the absolute best that they can possibly be. This also leads to some of the negative energies during Virgo season that we all need to be aware of. So let's dive into some of the energies you should be careful and aware of during Virgo season. So the first energy that you should be careful of during Virgo season is being anxious. Since Virgo rules health and wellness and puts a lot of emphasis on the physical body, you can feel a lot of anxiety come up. You can feel a little bit more of a worrywart, a hypochondriac, a little bit more OCD. So if these are energies you typically feel anyways, during Virgo season, expect for them to be just a little bit more heightened. Just know that this is an energy that Virgo season brings with it. As long as you're prioritizing your health, you're doing the things that you need to do, creating routines and structure and discipline, you're going to be okay. So if that anxiety starts creeping in and those hypochondriac thoughts come racing into your mind, remember Mercury is the ruler of Virgos, so we can feel a little bit more racing thoughts during this season. Be aware of the energy and just know it's temporary. When Libra season comes, we're going to have a shift of this energy. Another energy to be aware of is perfectionistic tendencies. Virgos want to be perfect. They want to be detailed. They want to do things right. They don't want to have to backtrack. So everything must be perfect. And so this can be really hard if we're trying to accomplish a specific goal and we don't want to do it until all the stars align, until we know that our skills are perfect, until our project is perfect, our product is perfect, our offerings or services are perfect. But this perfectionistic tendency stalls us from getting our project or our business out in front of the world. So be very careful for the parts of you that have this perfectionistic tendency. It can block you, and it comes up more so during Virgo season. The last energy to be aware of is a really big one during Virgo season, and that's being too critical. Virgos want everything to be right, and they think with their mind, and can be very critical of things that don't match our high standards. So be aware of the parts of yourself that are nitpicking, nagging, being critical, or tearing things down. Be very conscious of this energy because it can be very harmful. And as we go into next season, which is Libra season, that is a time for our relationships and creating harmony. So you don't want to do damage to your relationships in Virgo season by being a perfectionist and by being critical. And then you're gonna have to make up for it in Libra season. So watch this energy over the next 4 weeks. And lastly, I'm gonna share with you guys some activities you're gonna want to put on your calendar during the 4 weeks of Virgo season. Number one, you're gonna want to channel your inner Marie Kondo. If you guys haven't watched this series on Netflix, this is the perfect season to do it. Marie Kondo is amazing at organizing. She puts all the t-shirts in her drawers in the perfect order. She tosses and declutters things that don't bring her joy anymore. There's something so beautiful about organizing your closet, organizing your kitchen so that you can create a routine, and it creates more mental clarity. Mercury, the mind, that mental clarity. So channel your inner Marie Kondo and make your space extremely organized over the next 4 weeks. The second thing you're going to want to put on your calendar during these 4 weeks is to read some self-help books. The symbol of Virgo, the Virgin, is all about personal development, self-help, self-care, taking care of our body, nurturing our mind. So tap into a self-help book. And the third thing you're going to want to do, no matter what during Virgo season, is prioritize your health and your body. This is a great time that I remind people to schedule those doctor's appointments. Typically, we wait until the end of the year when our insurance is going to run out or our deductible is met to schedule all those appointments in November and December. But this is a great time of year to start putting them on your calendar. 1 month can make a huge difference in catching a health concern before it becomes a major health crisis. So schedule those labs, check in and do your female appointments or those routine appointments that you've been neglecting. Make those dentist appointments. How many of us go months and months in between getting our cleanings? So prioritize during Virgo season your body and your health. If you haven't been back in the gym, this is a great time to incorporate some movement and creating some daily routines around your physical health, getting back into a supplement routine, looking at your diet and maybe organizing some meals for the week that are really healthy. If you've wanted to go back on a diet, finding a routine and a schedule that works for you. You guys know in another couple seasons, we're going to go into the holidays and we're going to say next month or next year or later. Tap into Virgo season where we're already feeling the energy to take care of our body. This is a healing energy. Get grounded, because in order to accomplish a lot of our goals, we need to have our physical health. Without our physical health, we have nothing. Now, you're going to want to make sure you go into your personal birth chart, figure out where Virgo falls for you. With the sun being here in Virgo, it is illuminating this part of your birth chart over the next 4 weeks. So figure out what that means for you. If you need some help, feel free to reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram at mandyrose.1111. Of course, since it's my birthday month, I'm going to be sharing all of my birthday celebrations. You're going to want to follow along with that. To all my fellow Virgo suns, happy birthday. Welcome to your solar return. If you're interested in getting a solar return birth chart reading, I love doing them for people. It's when the sun comes back to the zodiac sign it was at the time that you were born, and we will look over the next year of your life and see what's coming for you in the energies of the planets, things that you can anticipate. So I would love to do a solar return reading reading for you. And for anyone else, if you're interested in getting a birth chart reading, you can find the link in the description box below. Just send me an email with the subject birth chart reading, and I will get back to you to schedule something. If you have your 2021 Retrograde Astrology Journal, make sure you go into Virgo season, fill out your journal prompts, add some of the things I put in here onto your calendar. I also listed some more energies to embrace and to be aware of during Virgo season. If you haven't gotten your copy of the 2021 Retrograde Astrology Journal, I still have copies available. Even though we are later in the year, you're still going to learn so much. It's part interactive journal, part educational, so you could always go back and learn what all the different seasons mean and be prepared for them next year. You can find the link to purchase one in the description box below. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Share this video with your favorite Virgo, and I will catch you guys in the next video.